A record number of Americans are expected to travel over the July 4th holiday, and for most of them, that means hitting the road. But with heavy traffic and more drivers traveling at higher speeds, safety experts say a little preparation can go a long way. Joining us now is Allstate safety expert Brian Tidwell with some important advice for the busiest travel weekend of the summer. Brian, thank you so much for joining us today. Before families head out this holiday weekend, what are the most important things drivers should do to prepare for a road trip?
That's a terrific question. The first thing you want to do is make sure before you start that trip, you've had some good sleep. Get some rest. Very important for you to be able to focus on the road. Also, check the car you're driving, whether it's an SUV, a truck, just a car. Make sure you check the tires. Make sure they're properly inflated. Check the fluids. In this hot weather, you want to make sure your coolant levels are appropriate and that your batteries functioning the way it should. And pack an emergency kit. It's very important for everybody in the car. Make sure you have cool water in case your car gets disabled. You want to make sure you have some cool water to drink and some snacks to eat. If you're traveling with prescription pills, medications, make sure you have that all lined up as well.
Yeah, always good to have a nice checklist before we leave. All right, so Allstate data shows that drivers spend more time traveling at higher speeds around July 4th. So why is speeding such a concern during holiday travel periods? And what can drivers do to avoid falling into that habit?
You know, staying focused is really important, and small increases in speed above that speed limit can cause far more severe crashes. So it's really in your best interest to make sure you slow that car down. If you're going to use the cruise control to kind of self-regulate your speed, always a good idea. But if the ground's wet, if it's raining, not a good idea. That cruise control is only trying to keep up with the speed that you're asking it to do. So if you start to hydroplane, if you start to lose control a bit, it's going to continue to accelerate for you. So if the road's wet, turn that cruise control off, stay focused, stay hyper aware of your speed. Make sure you observe the 3-second rule. If there's a car or truck in front of you, make sure you're 3 seconds behind it. In the event something unforeseen happens, you can either apply the brake or you can get out of the way. Really important stuff.
Fantastic advice. All right, many people expect traffic jams, but Allstate data also points to an increase in roadside assistant calls around the holiday. So what are the most common issues you're seeing, and what should travelers do if they end up stranded?
Yeah, and a whole lot of these issues are really preventable if you check your vehicle before you leave. You could probably identify and get ahead of something, get it fixed, get it taken care of before you leave. It's dead batteries, your tires. You could have a flat tire, you could have an underinflated tire. Your car could overheat if your coolant levels aren't appropriate. A really good recommendation I can give you today is download that Allstate app. That Allstate app has a feature within it that's for roadside assistance. So if you happen to be disabled, the first thing you're doing is you're thinking, how am I going to get out of this? How am I going to get the help that I need? I'm not even sure where I'm at. That gives you one-stop shopping for it. And the important thing to remember is you don't have to be an Allstate customer to use it, but it will provide you that help that you need. Another really good important tip is stay inside the car if you get disabled off the side of the road. The highway is unpredictable. I was a firefighter for 34 years, and it was the most dangerous place we went was the highway. And the capsule of the car, the passenger compartment, is built with hardened steel, and it'll protect you. So stay in the vehicle if you can, and be safe.
All right, Brian, if viewers at home remember just one thing before they leave for their holiday getaway, what would you like that to be?
Try to relax and enjoy the trip. Give yourself extra time. You can take away that influence, that little thing that's going to poke you and say, go faster, we got to get there sooner. Give yourself plenty of time, get some sleep, and enjoy it. This is a great holiday, and you don't want to be off to the side of the road or even worse. So be safe.
Brian, thank you very much. Before I let you go, where do we go to learn some more?
You can go to allstate.com. That'll provide you some extra resources for that.
Fantastic. Allstate.com. And folks at home, if you want to catch this segment again or others like it, just head over to First Coast News Plus.